Hi everyone, my name is Sanjana and I'm a first year undergraduate student here at LSE. I'm studying economics and economic history. So a little bit more about myself. Originally I'm from New Delhi, India, but I've lived all over Southeast Asia. I've lived in Singapore, then I moved to Vietnam, then the Philippines, then came back to Singapore, and now I'm here in London and I love it so far. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my first impressions of LSE itself, my accommodation at High Holborn, and also of London as a city. Let's get started with my first impressions of LSE. LSE's campus is amazing. All the buildings are very, very close to each other, so it won't take more than 5 minutes to get from end to end. So one of the most exciting parts about being in London, being at LSE, was the first week itself, which is Freshers Week. It was really, really fun because throughout the day there were lots of activities going on campus, like welcome presentations, departmental presentations, meetings, when you meet up with new people, your course mates. It's really, really fun. It's followed by an evening of clubbing for 5 consecutive nights. And it's really fun because in the process you meet so many new people and you get to go to the best clubs in London. And it's just a really, really great atmosphere because everybody wants to make new friends. Everybody wants to get to know other people. So it's not like you're alone, you know. It was so much fun. Oh, and Freshers Flu is very real. Luckily, I didn't have too bad of a time during Freshers Week, even though I had quite a hectic schedule, because alongside Freshers Week, I also had an economic history induction course. So I was working on both of them parallel. Freshers Flu didn't hit me that hard. I had a little bit of a sore throat, but I think that was because of the clubbing. I love High Holborn just because of it being a mixed hall, in the sense that it's a pure LSE hall, but there's postgraduates and undergraduates living here. So you'd meet people from all walks of life. Like, some people here are so interesting, and I feel like if it was just an undergraduate hall, I wouldn't have had that kind of exposure. Only because, like, postgraduates, they've got so many more fun stories to tell about their undergraduate experience. Another thing that I like about High Holborn, or maybe that's just my room, is that I live in a shared room. So I am sharing a room, but my roommate is also from Singapore, which is really great because when it gets cold in the winter, the heater will be on the same setting for both of us because both of us will be freezing. I love our room. Our room's very, very spacious, and it's just great. The flat system here, we have a shared kitchen for 6 to 7 students, and the kitchen is fully equipped, modern, renovated, and it's just great. And for someone who likes cooking like me, it's really, really fun. So now on to my first impressions of London. I absolutely love London. It's very much like home in Singapore, both very metropolitan, very busy, everybody's on their feet, it's a bustling town, things are moving, nothing's stagnant here. I love that about London. So far, I love living in London. London is such a beautiful city. It's breathtaking. You can walk anywhere and end up in a different part of town. You don't know where you are, but it will just amaze you because there are places that are so stunning, like Camden, which got so much personality. There are places where there's like Waterloo Bridge, there's the river, and then there's Big Ben, and there's Westminster, and it's just crazy to think that I live so close to these tourist attractions, because you see all of these things on postcards, but you don't realize that you could be living there. We went to the Tate Modern, and that was really fun. Tate's a really, really pretty place. I really enjoyed the Tate. And then some days we'll go to one day we went to the Imperial War Museum, and then one day we went on an impromptu walk at night to Big Ben in Westminster. And some days we'll just hang out at High Holborn. Some days we'll just go around town, visit places, eat at really funky joints. And it's just been really, really fun. It's been okay so far. There were days where I was quite overwhelmed, but just by the sheer amount of information that I was receiving from all ends. But it wasn't too bad. Now I think I'm getting into the groove of things, so I can pretty much handle schoolwork along with doing the adult thing. So far, it's been great, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more. See ya!